it's Alizée, and welcome to Self-Pita Podcast. I am so happy to be back. Like, really, so happy. I try to just control this amount of positive energies, but I am here back in a new setup. I just love it so much. This is 100% my vibe with the catchphrase of the podcast and everything. I am so happy. And a lot of things happened, more specifically last week. So I created a concept about interviews called Actually We Can, and I published the first episode. So yeah, last week, and it was something absolutely challenging. Yeah, completely out of my comfort zone, but I am so proud of myself. Just, this is something absolutely insane and really new, so completely different of just hacking here. But yeah, so I was really proud of myself last week. But next to that, I was struggling with body image and self-love. Like, really, I was not feeling good. It was intense, and I think that it's really important for me just to record an episode today about this, because I think that I need to remind myself that I deserve to be loved by me and that I hope that I can help you. I have really a lot of stuff to talk about, advices, thoughts, experiences, and everything, just because I think that even though we know how to fight against negative thoughts and, yeah, these periods are super hard, sometimes it's coming back. You feel like you don't love yourself, your body anymore, again. And this moment when you feel like it's coming back again, it's super confusing and super hard, like personally, to deal with. And so I was really confused. So, I was proud of myself about the concept and everything, the support. Thank you so much around this concept. And next to that, I was like so hard on myself. And it was really about physically and mentally. Like, really, like, so, okay. So the first thing was really about physically. I was struggling with body image really so much, and I didn't understand myself at all. I didn't understand my thoughts at all, and I was like stuck into this. So sometimes I'm not feeling really like I love my body. I'm not into this thing, but maybe I feel like this for 1-2 days. Really, it's not that much. And then after, I feel super optimistic again, and I'm like, oh, that's super great. But this time, it was for a week, like a whole week, and I felt stuck into something. Like, I felt stuck into this mindset, and I was really trying to motivate myself, love myself again with positive affirmations, to love my face, because it was about my face, it was about my teeth. I just don't know why. I don't know why, okay? But I just felt that, my teeth are not perfect, okay? I know it since day one. But I don't know why. But last week it was something like so huge in my mind. I was thinking about this constantly. Like, I was looking at some pictures of me and I was like, oh my god, my teeth are perfect. I'm not beautiful. I'm not enough. And so it was really about physically, next to that. So I was trying to love myself, and it was really about, I was trying. And it felt like it was a fight, and it was tiring. It was tiring. Wow, it was tiring mentally. And and it was not for 2 days, so it was overwhelming. And I was like, I'm trying and I don't know why, like, I don't believe into this. It was really about the fact to, I don't know, constantly trying again and again to love myself. Okay, so I'm going to repeat to myself that I am pretty. Okay, so I'm going in front of the mirror and I'm telling myself that I am pretty. And it was about trying constantly to love myself again and again every single day for the whole week. And I didn't believe. I didn't believe that I was beautiful, that I was pretty, that I was enough. And I was like, okay, so it's okay, it's normal. Tomorrow I will try again. And I tried again. And I was not believing into this. So the first thing that I have to say related to this is that this is maybe, it was, sorry, the first time maybe that I felt like I didn't have any solution left in my mind to try to love my body. And it was hard. Like I was not understanding why, you know? And then I decided to just, yeah, to take a decision to accept, but like really intensely accept accept that I don't love myself today, yesterday, the day before, and maybe tomorrow, and that I am in this period and that this is fucking normal and okay. But it was so hard to accept it because I was not understanding why it was so intense and it was coming back every single day. Like it was like, why? You know, it was really so huge in my mind. But I decided to accept it, really. But next to that, so next to, you know, struggling with body image, it was about self-love, but like mentally. I didn't love myself related to my mindset and related to everything, like my mind and my thoughts, really. And, you know, so I don't know if I talked about this in details before, but I am perfectionist. And this is something absolutely tiring. This is not a quality. Like, I feel stuck into something so much, and I'm fighting against it really since maybe month and month now, just because this is too huge and too, I don't know, too strong. I don't know how to explain this to you when you are so much perfectionist into your life. And it can be related to professional, related to your personal life too. This is too much. This is too much. Like you want to control everything and you are never proud of yourself actually because you see every details of it and you're like, oh, no, it's not that. It's not too perfect. It's not really good. Maybe I should have done something else, or maybe I should try something, you know, different next time. And this is always about doing more, 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 just to be perfect, even though you know, you know, deep down that perfection doesn't exist. You know it. You know it. But it's like you have to do more again, to try again, just to do something absolutely perfect, controlled, beautiful. You know, it's really about. I'm I'm just thinking about this as something that first you cannot do. You cannot do something perfect. That's it. Because you cannot be perfect, and that's okay, and that's normal, and you are enough. But like last week, so I was really in this period phase when I wanted to do everything perfectly. I was so hard on myself, and I was not indulgent at all. And when I am in this moment of, yeah, wanting to do everything perfectly and expecting myself to not fail, not, you know, yet of, I was really expecting myself to do everything perfectly, just even related to mindset. So I was expecting myself to love myself every single day of this week. And I was like, why I just don't succeed in this? I was expecting myself to focus on this good energy around the concept, so being proud of myself, but I was not focusing on this because I was struggling. I was expecting myself to accept my body. Actually, I was expecting myself to don't focus on my teeth. I was expecting myself to just have the perfect mindset and to, yeah, to keep thinking positively. I was expecting myself to don't give up. I was expecting myself to recover from struggling about self-love, I was expecting myself to do a lot of things perfectly and in a good way. But, it was not like that. Last week, it was not like that. So it was about physically, it was about mentally. And I was like, wow, stop, stop. It was too, it was too hard and too new. And, I'm really talking to you into myself also here. Like, you cannot live every single day with the most perfect mindset, the most happiest mindset. You cannot be every single day happy, proud of yourself. You cannot feel every single day badass. Like, I was really in this shit of, believing into universe and believing into manifestation and everything. I wanted to feel happy and badass every single day and proud of me. So when I felt like I was not feeling that way, I was like, what is wrong with me? I was not accepting myself to have slow days, even though I'm telling you this every single time in the episodes that is freaking okay. But like now, it was really like, um, the process and everything. I was not believing into this anymore. Like, I was like, you should be proud of yourself, happy, you should feel pretty, just because you manifested it, just because every single step to feel that way. That's another thing. I know everything related to this because I'm studying self-development. Like, literally, I'm studying it. And next to that, I still have slow days, bad days, and I was fighting against it. And it was so hard just to accept it because, like, I was trying to get out of this situation, but it was not working. And I was really into this shit. Like, okay, when you live some hard moments similar to this, you overcome it with some methods, positive affirmations, journaling, and everything. When you leave again this situation, like days, months after, you're like, what the fuck? Like, you are really like, what the fuck? And this is exactly why I was not accepting it. I was like, I am not proud of you. Like, here, I am not proud of you. Talking to myself. I was like, I am not proud of you because you know exactly how it feels to feel that way. And you lived that situation before and you overcame it. And now what? Like, what? You are back into this again? And it's not for 2 days, but for a whole week. Do you understand what I'm talking about? And I don't know if you ever felt like this, but it's like you are not understanding why it's coming again. you know it's like it's really not useful to live that situation again. Like, it's like you don't understand the whole process or trusting the process and everything. You're like, I lived that situation before. But maybe the thing is that I never lived this kind of situation, but with struggling with body image and self love related to my mindset at the same time. Like, never. And most importantly, like next to like, I was struggling, but next to that, I was proud of myself for a whole thing, and it never happened before. This situation of, being stuck into two different like emotions, but totally different emotions, like being proud because you succeeded into something, like you overcame a lot of things and you created a concept, so you're super proud, and at the same time you don't love yourself. And I was like, wow. So at a certain time, I needed to just, yes, to express it. And this is why I was so excited to record this episode, because like I need to talk about this, and I think and I saw that a lot of people think the same. Something that I want to say is that it's not because you live today a situation that you lived maybe a month ago, and now this is like maybe the same subject, the same topic that you struggle about. like, it doesn't mean that you were stuck into the situation, and it doesn't mean that you come back into the same mindset as the first time. Okay, like, you are fucking on the right path no matter what. And I was not understanding this because I was like, oh, again, like, really, again. And it was so hard just to say, like, why, you know? But and plus and also like, I was really trying to get out of this situation, really overwhelming. And so I was trying, and I was like, it's not enough because I don't feel better. It's not enough. I'm not doing enough to get myself out of this. I'm not feeling better. I'm not feeling like I'm done with this. I'm out of this. So I'm not enough because I'm not even capable to get myself out of this. And God, if there is maybe one thing really important to say, really now, related to this, is that you have, and you need to be indulgent with yourself for trying. Just that. For trying, okay? Just, this is so much important. Even though you don't feel better, even though you're still struggling with something, sorry, um, you have to be indulgent. You have to be indulgent because you are trying, and this is fucking enough. You know what I'm talking about? Like, really. So I was really in this, in this mood, and I decided to be indulgent, to start to be indulgent with myself, to say, okay, I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm really trying. So it means that I care about myself, that I want to get out of this, that I'm doing my best, and that's enough. It's not that simple, but I'm trying, and I'm going to be okay. And then I saw on Instagram a quote, and it says, like, you have always been enough. You have always been enough. And I don't know why, but I felt so happy, and so, I don't know, it was really about something extremely positive. I was like, yes, in fact, you have always been enough. When you were struggling, when you decided to fight, when you failed, when you thought that, you wanted to love yourself, and then you didn't love yourself that much at the end of the day, and it was something super hard, and you decided to fight again, you were enough. Every single version of you in the past and now in the present, every single version of you, like, all version, are really enough. And it was really about that shit of saying to myself, stop self sabotage. Stop self sabotage. You deserve to be loved by you. You deserve to be loved by you. You deserve right now to be indulgent. You are fucking trying, okay? And the second I decided to stop putting so much pressure on myself, to love myself, to love my body, to accept my insecurities, to accept my failures and everything, the second I decided it, I felt free, and I started to slowly love myself back and to accept myself. And I think it was really about this decision of letting go of control and letting go of everything that made me feel like I was stuck. It was really the decision of letting go. Yeah, in general, just letting go of control. And I decided to accept myself and to stop expecting myself to be always at the top, which means loving myself every single day, accepting myself, loving my body, just keep this positive mindset with positive affirmations. I tried my best, and I decided really just to say, you know what? Stop expecting yourself to always, like, be in this perfect mindset, lifestyle, habits. Stop expecting yourself to be always at the top and to do everything perfectly and to have the perfect mindset related to yourself and related to your body. because it's not possible, I think that, I needed personally to say I am not perfect. Like, I cannot love myself every single day, and I cannot just succeed every single time in, trying to keep a positive mindset related to self love and related to body image and stuff like that. I cannot be perfect in this, and this is normal. Like, I am enough in this, and because okay, I'm just really want to talk about this, because people on social media and everything give a lot of good advices related to self-love, balance with, get a good mindset related to self-love and everything. When you struggle with some things, they explain to you some, some methods and everything. And it's like, uh, personally, sometimes it puts some pressure on me to, yeah, to succeed in this, which means if I'm struggling with something, just because like there is a method about this, I should definitely and for sure feel better after trying this method. But sometimes it's not working, you know and I'm really, it's the first time that I experienced this. um just to say, I just, I tried to feel better. I tried to get a good mindset, a positive mindset related to loving myself and stuff like that. But it didn't work. That's it, And sometimes, yes, all this shit about self love journey and everything put some pressure to, succeed for sure after that. But sometimes, even the most, like, successful method just doesn't work. Sometimes you are in a period when you don't love yourself, and this is so freaking normal. Even though it's not only for 2 days, but for a whole week, for a whole month. Just the thing that is super important to never forget is that you should never, and you need to never give up on yourself. Never. Try to accept this is fucking okay. Try to accept the situation. But besides, just never give up on yourself. Like, I decided to never give up on myself, even though it was super hard, even though I was not my best friend. It was, even though I was not feeling like I loved myself, I loved my body, I was proud of myself actually. I decided to accept and to stop expecting myself to do everything perfectly. Like, I try to really love every part of me. Like the fact that I'm perfectionist, the fact that I want to control everything, the fact that I expect myself to always succeed. I try to love these things because I know that it's part of my self-love journey, even though this is so hard. But I'm trying to. And I think really the best advice that I have related to this, when you are like, when you know that some part of you are super like toxic, um, and with negative energy, really, my best advice really is just trying to accept it, write about it, express it, talk about it, even alone in your bedroom. Talk, express, just to visualize it. And I was so much, this is maybe the first time that I was not feeling like I was okay and I was ready to talk about it. And this is maybe the reason why I was in this mood for a whole week. But I was really into this shit of not understanding it, and I was really not accepting myself to be again in this mood. Because something else that I wanted to talk about, so I don't remember when exactly, but like I was struggling with body image a lot. Not only my face, not only my teeth, but really my body, like my belly and everything. It was something absolutely hard. Like, I was really so hard on myself. I was, criticizing my body, like every part of it. And I was absolutely not feeling confident. And it was something absolutely hard. And I decided to overcome it and to accept it. And just to take some pictures of me, like at the beach, with a beautiful swimsuit. And then, I was feeling so much more confident and everything. I decided to accept my body and to say I am I am perfect just the way I am and everything. So I overcame this. And now last week when I felt again like I was again criticizing my body, well, I decided years before to accept it and to overcome it and, to love myself just the way I am. I was like, you didn't understand. Like, you learned how to get through it. And now you just cannot get through it. What the fuck? I mean, it's great. It's really great to manifest the best version of yourself, really. But the best version of yourself should be human, with slow days, with moments struggling with self love. It's totally normal with lazy days, hard moments, with sometimes, some hard, difficult moments, struggling or at least trying to keep a positive mindset. It's not all like positive moments and days with the best mindset ever. And this is normal and this is so much important. And I think that I lived that situation and that week with this feeling of I don't love myself, I don't love my body. I lived this situation for something positive because I learned so much things about myself, and I learned that sometimes we can live and feel the same sensation again, even though you thought that you succeeded over this. And it's just for telling you again and again, as a strong, important reminder, that you should love yourself and you need to love yourself every single day more and more. And you should try again and again to love yourself. And that also you can live hard moments, but you are more than enough and stronger than you think. And I think it was really about this. I think that it was really my reminder, about just saying that I can overcome this again. And that, yes, it's so much important to love myself again and to accept myself for who I am and to stop expecting myself to be at the top and to just see the perfection into not being perfect. That's it. That's it. I'm so happy, really, just to say this, to share my story with you. And yes, again, the best advice is to stop expecting yourself to be at the top with a positive mindset and everything every single day. You can have slow days, that's normal, that's okay, that's enough. Second, to be indulgent, like you have always been enough, okay? Yourself in the present moment and in the past. And third, to never give up on yourself. Never give up on yourself and to keep trying and to be proud of you for trying. Even though it takes sometimes, you are trying, and that is the most important thing. Really. I hope that, oh my god, this episode helped you to feel not alone anymore, or at least to give you some support and motivation and boost. I'm so thankful just to be here again. I'm so thankful just to, be able to talk and to leave hard moments like that, just because I get to know me better and I get to accept myself for who I am better. I'm really so proud of you. I'm really so proud of you for trying just to love yourself, to love your body, to love your face, to love your personality, to love your mindset, to love your slow days. I'm really so proud of us, really. And I think that, we are stronger every single time. We become stronger and stronger because we face problems, we face some periods like that, and we overcome every single time. And this is something so cool and a real hope message, and I'm so proud of us. So yes, accept yourself. You're perfect just the way you are, and it's fucking okay, really, to have slow days and moments when you feel like you don't love yourself. Even though you succeeded over this maybe a month ago, it's fucking okay. Just do your best. Never give up. I love you so much and I am so proud of you. I think that's it. I said everything. I just cannot wait to see you again and to talk with you again, and just, see you super soon. And no matter what happens, remember, you are so enough and you have always been enough. Bye.